Well, it's a day that has been long overdue. And I am happy to say that in some respects, I'm sad that we've. On the other hand, I'm happy that we're about to crown a champion. And and thus we are on the threshold of a dream because it's time! It's time for the World Series. This is to June 22. I am your host. And of course, the host is only as good as the people that are in the chat. But I just want to say hello to everybody. And this is a good time for you guys to go get snacks and stuff like that, because we will have, this is a best of 3, so we could have this done in as little as 2 games to as many as 3. And of course, hello to Larry, Patty, and Dakota. And of course, Dakota, your buddies, Switch, Sonic, and Cherry are on one side of the ledger, and in the other, and that's for Cleveland. But for San Francisco, you know, they have Clinton, they have Damian Shelley, and Jose Blanco. So definitely this is a good chance for you guys to, get your box seats at the World Series. And definitely, and it's on me, folks. Well, in kayfabe, that is, or pretend. Just pretend, for those who don't know. In fact, that's really half the fun, is to pretend, you know. Yeah, unfortunately, the Braves lost. They lost to San Francisco, and they lost in 2 straight, sadly. In fact, in the division series, they were the only ones that lost in 2 games, sadly. But hey, you never know. We'll see them again. And of course, I also understand that our good friend Switch is almost done with his stream, which was also another reason why I didn't start right away. Was because Switch was doing his show, and he is in this game, so it's like, okay, maybe I should wait a little bit beforehand. So there's LD, and then there's Patty, among others. Okay, let me get my pop-out chat, and we'll get started with the game. Now I know that my good friend Switch is still doing his show, so I can't. Oh, I did not mean to turn on my own volume. Thank you. Okay. There we go. So, before I let Switch know, I'll let the others from the Giants know that they are up next. So I'm going to do that. All right. I got Damian Shelley, so I just need to get Clinton and Jose. Eventually, I'll get Switch. Wally's going to go for Cleveland. I guess you want them to get revenge or avenge the Braves. Okay, and then who else? Oh yeah, that's right, Jose. Let me get him. Now I understand that my good friend Switch is finishing up, so I imagine he'll probably raid sometime during the first game. But if not, I'll send him a link prior to the second game, regardless of who wins the first one. Oh, I'm so sorry, AJ. Oh man. Well, but then again, I had already planned this, so dang it. Well, and also you guys can check out AJ if you're interested in wrestling. So at least wrestling and baseball are two completely different things. So if you guys want to check out AJ, you're more than welcome to. You're getting well, and by no means I'm not mad at you. Oh, you're not even ready to stream yet? All right. Well, hopefully I can get this done as quick as possible. And even if not, who's to say I don't raid you or send you a raid though? Anyway, let's get right to it. You're setting up later this evening or tomorrow? Oh, all right. Hey, it's all good, man. All good. So, first game. Now, of course, Cleveland has the home field advantage because they have the higher seed than the Giants. Oh, well, thank you, Carlos. And also, Carlos, you can check out AJ and his show because he does a great job with the show. Definitely, he definitely does. So, all right, it's time to start the first game here. As we go to Progressive Field, I know that it was called Jacobs Field at one point. Well, it just simply means that the team that has it in a best of 3 gets to host game 1 and game 3. Game 2 is hosted by the other team. So if it comes down to 3 games, then the team that has it will have the home field. So that's what we're doing. It's a best of 3, so it can be as short as 2 games, but it could also be as long as 3. So that's kind of where we're going with that. So I got to go with that. And to make it quick, and to really make it quick, I got to turn on quick counts, because what that does is it helps make the game, what's the word? It'll make it go faster than usual, so that's what I got to do. So, but yeah, quick counts is a huge blessing. I should have known to use this when I first got this game, so. But with that said, let's get to it. Hey, what's up, Kyle? 100 Acres. What's up, man? You're just in time for the World Series. Now, there are 3 people that you might know off the bat, pun intended, and that is your good friend Switch Gaming. But you'll also notice that you'll have, but then also is Cherry and Sonic.
We're just a few blocks south of
among others, around the end of game 2 or game 1 or 2. Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I'll have around the end game 2, 1 or 2. All right, I'm cool with that.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vaskersian. Welcome to the
But yes, AJ will go live after this first game. So if you guys are interested in wrestling, you can check it out. And if you want to check out wrestling, definitely check out my good friend AJ. So the Giants are coming into this. The Giants have yet to lose a game, whereas the Indians lost a game, but otherwise have stayed the course. So on one side, as far as the Indians, or Guardians as they're now called nowadays, you have Switch, you have Cherry, Sonic McCracken, and for the Giants, you have Jose Blanco, Damian Shelley, and Clinton Flippin. And those are just the created players. All the other players are part of the team as they were at the time this game came out. And that includes this man, Shane Bieber, 1-0. Obviously no relation to Justin Bieber.
This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So stepping in is Damian Shelley. He'll get us started.
Speaking of Damian Shelley, there he is. To start out the match. Or game, I meant.
Sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
And you know what? Hang on a moment. Let me do this for, I'm going to put, you know what? I'm going to put Kyle Akers
and this will miss as well, so he's in danger of
as
losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
On the wait list, so that way, if there's an opening, I will put him in the, I'll put him in the roster, or create a guy of him.
Now a flare out toward right center. Miller
And a pop-up, and whoa, and it dropped. I'm surprised that dropped. Is that an error?
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long
Wow,
day.
so could not play it. All right, Brandon Crawford is up next.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. And there's ball 2 now.
Oh, absolutely, Kyle. But, I mean, I also do more than just baseball. I also have football or Madden, as well as hockey, NHL. So if you're interested in those, I'll put you on the list. But aside from that, I'll definitely put you on the list for baseball. You know, because you are cool like that. Fouls it away, 2-2. And whoa, what a shot!
High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder.
And it's out of here!
This one ain't coming back.
Brandon Crawford with his first home run in this playoff series, or better yet, just in the playoffs period. But he picked a good time to do it as he hits a home run to bring in himself and Damian Shelley, and the Giants take the lead.
Wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series, no one can ever take that away from him.
And, of course, Cherry, number 22, tried to get to it, but too far away. I mean, of course, this was the 2021 season, so... But, yeah, he had that kind of power. Well, next up is Jose Blanco. Some people are ready for college football.
And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with no
Well, the Giants take the early lead, but we have seen Cleveland many times come back. There you see Switch Gaming number 27 as far as being the catcher.
That was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Yep, swung too late. All right, next up is Clinton.
now, number 37. 2 balls and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning.
All right,
Inside for
3-1.
behind to him here, 3-1.
Bieber's going to have to.
He just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there.
He's going to have to lock in. If he doesn't, this game might just might get away from him.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh no! I hate when that happens, AJ. Dang it!
All the pitchers I talked to throughout the course
Oh
of my
no!
career,
And you told me about it.
Establish the heater the first time through the order, right?
Oh, it's
And
off the third base bag. Ramirez is there,
oh,
and they
I thought for a
won't
moment
get out from this.
it was
It's
foul,
able
but
to
no,
reach
it was
on a play
fair.
that you just don't see very often.
Being you were born in Galveston, IRL. I mean, I know that there is a song called Galveston, oh Galveston.
Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation,
And
you kind of expect most pitches to be
see,
down
where did I
the
put
zone,
the
hoping
where did I
for a
put the
ground
list
ball.
there?
So that was an interesting pitch selection to get
Oh,
in
yeah.
the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
One of the Texas teams. Well, AJ already took the Rangers, so the only other Texas team is the Houston Astros. But no, AJ already took the Rangers.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true.
Anyway, next
when
up.
we're talking about this kind of hitter.
Yes, I was a big fan of Glenn Campbell, and apparently we have another base hit,
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position.
and already the Giants striking first.
Get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already.
Yeah,
in the
Glenn
early
Campbell,
going.
he was the guy that sung. Oh, okay, Astros it will be.
Deep trouble.
Okay, so I got 4 AL teams. I got 3 NL teams. So, all right, Houston Astros.
In now, Buster Posey.
And what a shot by Buster Posey. And he gets not one,
And not in time as the run scores.
and
the runner
and
from
2.
second
Wow.
to score.
San Francisco already taking over here.
Obvious in live action.
And we have the switch gaming rate already.
Analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Yeah, I guess so. Good to see Dakota, Patty. And then there's Switch Gaming himself. Well, right now, there you are, Switch. You're the guy with the green glove.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself.
You're the catcher, by the way.
It's like he's fighting
Hey, what's up, Rob?
pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a
And
lot of
and of
balls
course,
from him
Sonic,
early
you're
on
in
this
action,
game.
man.
The 2-1 home.
But wait, where's Cherry though? I see Jurassic, I see Misty, Isidro, and Troy Zitar Cookies Gabriel,
Fouled off.
or I could just call him Big Troy. Oh, thank you, Rob, for sharing. Oh, there you are, Cherry. Yep, Cherry, you're in this game.
With another 2-2.
So it's not just game one; it's the best of 3. So we could have as little as 2 games to as many as 3. But this is the first game, and so far, San Francisco's already in the lead 4-0.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And Cat Dogs, another shot.
Toward the gap.
Oh,
Off the wall in right
and it was
center.
missed by Sonic, and make it 5-0. This is insane.
Nothing game.
And we have Toombi, aka Linky Link, and Cat Dogs.
He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first.
Jeez.
And I would think they're not going to let
Cleveland
this
is
go
just
on.
getting hammered here. I mean, of course, it kind of explains why the Giants have been undefeated so far.
Here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the Steelers
Wow.
tonight.
And Bieber,
So he'll
not to be confused with Justin Bieber.
Booze here as he just didn't have it today.
I mean,
Leaves without being
Bieber
able to
fever
finish
is
in
just
the
not
inning.
happening.
Eli Morgan
You just got done taking a shower.
Earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Well, now it's going to be up to the bullpen to salvage this because, and for them to have to come in this early is to a disadvantage because, well, they're going to have to hope for a better performance by their starters next time by the time we get to game 2. But right now they got to get through Beauty and a beatdown.
Fouled away.
So all that Cleveland can do or hope at this point is to get back in this or to do to the opposing pitcher what was done to Bieber. Well, strike out, but the damage was done. And at the end of 1/2 inning, it is 5-0 San Francisco Giants. However, this game is far from over.
Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound.
DeSclafani is up next.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Has no decision so far, meaning he doesn't have a win or a loss, but
that gives him a lot of options for both righties.
But he did pitch 7 innings, but we'll see how he does. But let's start off with our good friend Sonic McCracken. You can tell that it's him by the fact that he has blue shoes.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Yes, I gave Sonic some blue shoes. And let's see if he can run. Well, he can run, it was just not fast enough. Hey, what's up, Riley? Well, here's for the Cleveland Indians. You have Sonic hitting first, Cherry with those cherry bombs hitting third, and Switch hitting 8th. The famous Riley is here.
He was feeling good about himself. The confidence was just oozing out of him.
To the plate, Ahmed Rosario.
And Rosario gets a hit.
Base hit into left field.
Oh, thank you, Sonic. I was just trying to make you look cool. So good hit there by Rosario. But yeah, last time that we had, you know, Sonic, Switch, and Cherry, it was Cherry who hit a cherry bomb to send Cleveland to the World Series. Well, let's see if she can deliver. Although, well, she hits it right to the third baseman. Well, and even though Cherry got thrown out at first, it did, however, advance the runner to second. So it's 2 outs with a man at second with Rosario. It's a 5-stop Peach. CPU as Wario. Aw. Swing and a miss, though. Make sure.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And hit down the middle, and that might just get a run in. All right, so Cleveland gets 1 on the board. It's 5-1. You want to be, well, Azriel Black has the Atlanta Braves, so I'll let him know to draft you as much as you can. Oh, you want the Orioles? See, okay, yeah, only in Baltimore. So we have Baltimore Orioles.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit,
so I got you as a GM there, Joshua James. If I can get this stupid pen to work. Thank you. There we go. Let's see, who do we have? Yeah, now whether, I mean, of course, though, they won't be as much of a force by the time I get the newest game. They're still a contender. Oh, thank you, Rob, for the only in Baltimore. Only in Baltimore can you have 2 teams that both have birds in them. Only in Baltimore is crab cakes considered a delicacy to visitors, but otherwise everyday food for the natives. Only in Baltimore do you have a guy who is not from Baltimore, but sings about it, about having a wife and kids in Baltimore, Jack, and he went out for a ride and he never came back. and his name was Bruce Springsteen.
And it's fouled away.
And only in Baltimore would Rob Gamer become a celebrity.
Payoff pitch one more
Whereas
time.
whereas everywhere else, no one would know who he is.
Job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out.
Only in Baltimore will people mistake Riley for a spike. Only in Baltimore would cat dogs be considered a cat and a dog.
Owen Miller, bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into the swing.
Oh, family's doing well, and I did have a good time at church. Definitely.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning. But if he
And
can start
just as we were talking about only in Baltimore, just like that, Cleveland has the bases loaded with 2 outs.
Third,
Owen Miller
over at
at the
second,
plate.
Ramirez on at first with 2 down. Still
Fouled
hanging
away.
with him, another
All right.
good swing to keep it going.
Cleveland with a chance to get back in this game. Oh, and he got him looking. He got him looking. So, oh man, that was a golden opportunity for the Indians to get back in, or Guardians, whatever you want to call them. But it was a golden opportunity, and they didn't get it.
Second inning set to go.
Well, up next, we start at the top of the order with Damian Shelley. Of course, in the wrestling series, Damian Shelley's character is that of, well, a cat boy. Like you've seen those cat girls in anime. Well, he's a cat boy, and in fact, he's as quick as a cat. But in this case, he didn't even have to run, as he gets a walk. You're too much information, Jurassic World.
So they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
I do not need to know what I do not need to know about. You know, I don't need to smell what you're cooking. You're not The Rock.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back.
No
in
offense.
easily. A runner at first with no outs here.
Well, Brandon Crawford, of course, was the guy that hit that home run to give San Francisco a 2-0 lead at one point. So let's see if he can strike again. Well, got him looking. 1 and 2. So for those who don't know, the number that's next to the 1-2. The first digit refers to the number of balls. That's what they're called. And then the second number refers to the number of strikes. But in this case, it's a hit. And now you have runners at first and second.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit
So
game.
Crawford gets a hit. And as that happens, here is Jose Blanco himself at the plate. 0 for 1, but his team is doing pretty well. And he hits it, but he does not hit it very far. He hits it right to Sonic McCracken. And Sonic is going to throw him, but he wouldn't be able to throw out Damien, given that Damien's a cat. Yep, that's me being a cat. Yeah, anyway. 1 for 1 for Clinton. And, good hit, but fouled away.
Here comes the 1-2.
You know, maybe one of these days I should probably bring in, like, Rob Gamer. Although I'm not sure if he, like, because I know that across this other side of the pond they have cricket. Oh, and it dropped! And what kind of a throw was that? What is going on? What is going on with Cleveland, man?
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end the games more often than not.
Look at that. So, okay, so it drops, but when he throws it, like, who's he throwing it to? Well, Cleveland has definitely got to get their act together, or this is not even going to be a long series. I'm telling you now. But no, they have cricket on the other side of the pond, and hello, TJ's talking cat. Yes, that is my talking cat. Hello, Rob.
I know he missed.
And hello, Kyle Akers.
Arsenal. You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, he is?
Ball hit on the ground. Second and third here.
And here I was thinking Rob Gamer was just Rob Gamer without the W from Wish.
Foul ball.
All right, shut up, Cat TJ. Get your hands out of your. Oh, okay, okay. LD, you didn't have to say it like that, but you have to. Whoa! What a shot! It's out of here! Brandon Belt belts that one.
No chance to make a play on that one.
And now it's 9-1. Brandon Belt hits one.
To straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I mean, the Giants are just absolutely destroying Cleveland. I mean, I don't know what else to say except,
this guy power hitter, and every power hitter in the league
you know,
knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
well, I'll tell you what, I do have a rule where if any one team at the end of a full inning is up by 10 runs or more, then I'm going to call it. So even though even though there's no mercy rule in this game, I will call it. So, and I've only had to do it once before. Bryant, oh, fouled away. But as long as Cleveland keeps it within under 10 runs, then I will keep going. Because you never know. Because one time I had a team that was down by like 7 runs. They tied the game, but they didn't win. And then there was another team that was down by 6 runs, and then they ended up winning the game. So just like what's his face? His name was Lenny Kravitz, who then said, "Well, baby, it ain't over till it's over." The same guy that sung, "I want to get away. I want to fly away."
So he might be looking for it.
And, well, pops it up. Oh, is he going to get it? Yeah, he got it. So, good effort there, but as you can see, Brandon Belt belts this one. Look at that.
3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 9 and the Indians 1.
9-1 for the Giants. So for the Cleveland Indians or Guardians, I mean they were known as the Indians, you know, at the time this game came out, but have since changed the name to the Guardians. But now up at the plate is our good friend Switch Gaming himself, number 27.
1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
There you see Switch, the big boy Switch, though. I mean, I could go on, like, just like our good friend Ultimate, or what was his name? Well, anyway, Switch unfortunately struck out. I'm like, Switch, like, this is baseball, this is not golf.
As soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
But no, seriously, like, if you give me a reference of a song, I'm gonna take to it, you know.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide.
Well, anyway, on deck is our good friend Sonic McCracken.
Is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, and he
Fouled away.
this one off.
Well, like I said, we have seen comebacks before, so
wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another hit, and, well, they got the out at first. 2 down. All right, back up on the plate is Sonic McCracken.
One for him here in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Too far away.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled away, 3-2. So if you get 4 balls or 4 pitches that don't get a strike, then the hitter gets first base for free. But if it's 3 strikes, then you're out. If you're the batter, obviously. Well, in this case, it's 4 balls, so that means you take a base. So that's how the balls and strikes work. That's what they're called. Don't take it out of context, folks. If you know, you know.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Rosario. He singled and scored.
Yes, to make it simple, of course. It's 4 to a walk. Yes, wait, pause!
A runner on first with 2 away.
There, pause. Hey, what's up, primetime Sean Sanders? There. There, pause. All right, 3-1 for Ahmed Rosario. And on deck, of course, is Cherry. Cherry Moy, a.k.a. the proprietor of the Cherry Bomb.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
And hits it down the middle, but gets the force out at second. That's the end of the second.
That ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. San Francisco leads this one 9-1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
So,
new inning set to get underway, and now stepping in.
So, of course, San Francisco with a chance to, if they get 2 runs and they hold on to that 10-run lead, I will call it. Now, of course, Tristan McKenzie was huge in the previous series between Cleveland and what was the other one?
That was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's
wow.
fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Yeah, not much you could have done with that. Oh yeah, the Yankees. McKenzie was huge in the in Game 2 of the series between Cleveland and the Yankees. So if anybody can get this done, it has to be McKenzie. If they're going to have any chance to get back in this. Swing and a miss by McDuggar. And ball 4 for McDuggar.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Damian Shelley. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
All right, back is Damian Shelley, 1 for 1 with a walk.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball.
Incredible.
Big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2.
Too high on that last pitch there.
High in the air,
and hits it high, but not far enough as Sonic gets an out. And while Sonic, like, of course, the reason that Sonic is playing center field is because he can cover the whole field. This is on the PS4, by the way, but I'm looking to get a PS5 sooner than later. Swing and a miss.
For strike number 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Swing and a miss. Well, it looks like McKenzie is dialing in, and if that's the case, now all Cleveland has to do is get some runs on the board, which in itself will be easier said than done. But it all starts with the proprietor of the cherry bomb. Nope, too low.
2-1.
And swing and a miss. I'm just gonna say out of character that even though this game doesn't have doesn't allow you to make women, I had to give the player the quote unquote Mulan treatment in order to do that. And plus, just because this is what Cherry's character looks like does not necessarily mean that that's what she looks like IRL. So I was like, okay, well, try to envision what Cherry looks like, and that's kind of what I went with that.
To the plate now, Franmil Reyes.
All right, back to character now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
So 1 down as Cherry struck out. I can't even talk.
In the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close.
And a wild pitch. But that's going to lead to a free base for Reyes. I mean, of course, Discalifani, I should say. One thing you don't want to do is, give up easy. You don't want to give up walks. You don't want to give up easy bases. You just cannot do it.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home.
And he hits it. Is it going to drop? Nope. Nice catch there by Clinton. 2 down.
Next to hit, Harold Ramirez worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
So 1-2 is the count.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking.
Got him looking.
Letters.
Wow.
1 left for the Tribe. They trail big. It's 9-1.
9-1 is just insane. I don't think you could have scripted this any better or worse, depending on how you look at it.
And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jose Blanco.
Of course, Jose was instrumental in the win against the Atlanta Braves in the division series, as he was the one that hit that home run to win the game and the series with that with a walk-off home run.
More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Pops it up.
Chang just to the right of the mound.
Got him. 1 down.
Into the box, number 37. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Yep.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a breaking ball,
2-2.
Doesn't quite find the strike zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks.
Much too out of the. That was outside, so obviously Clinton was not going to swing at that.
1 out, nobody on.
Fouls it off. Still 3-2.
And he stays alive. now. This is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Fouled off.
A couple of foul balls, though.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Well, sure. I just hope that you're there when we start, because if not, then, well... Because, I mean, there were times I was like, okay, wait, where's Kip Hayes, you know? Like, and I understand that you have a busy life. I'm not going to discredit that. But, but if you're asking me when am I going to do another one, or am I going to do another one, yes, I will. Of course, I have to get a PS5 beforehand. But once I do, and once I get all that set up, of course. So I'll put you down.
Ready to go in the bottom
So
of
let me
the
get that.
And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Owen Miller.
Get the fill it all.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Let me get that. Well, I appreciate that, and God bless. I appreciate that, man.
And there's one away.
And my thoughts and prayers go out to those who. I mentioned it. I'll mention it briefly. I mean, for those who are metaphorically speaking lost at sea, my heart goes out to those people. Definitely. All right, back to this one. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, obviously you have to take care of your health issues. There's no doubt about that. Like, if it's bad enough to where you have to take care of yourself, by all means, take care of yourself. Don't worry about it, but no worries about it. But hopefully you're going to feel better. And as that happens, Switch Gaming gets himself a hit and is going to. Oh, he's going to try to get a triple. Does he get it? He got it! I don't believe it! Switch got himself a triple. I can't believe it. Switch Gaming. Well, not only did he place the ball pretty well, but he ran and got himself a triple. I don't believe this. And before he got tagged by Bryant, I don't believe this. I can't. Insane. Well, if Cleveland is going to make a run, they got to make it now. Hit down the middle, and that's going to cut it to 9-2. Also, thank you, Jose, for bleeping that. Well, now we're back to the top of the order with Sonic McCracken. No. And now stolen base. Well, unfortunately, they got a bit too greedy.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal.
Well, unfortunately, got caught stealing, and Chang got caught, and that's 2 outs. But now back to Sonic McCracken. And well, that's a good hit, but it was hit right towards Chris Bryant, who caught that. Well, the Indians cut it, but they're still down by quite a bit. 9-2 at the end of 4. 5 to go.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant.
All right. McKenzie up to 45 pitches so far. Oh, and it went off his back. And wow, that was a bad break though. Yeah, Rob's in the chat. Yeah. Although, McKenzie's hurt. They can ill afford to lose him too.
From all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Buster Posey. Buster
Posey with a shot. And nice catch there by Cherry.
Makes the catch for the out.
Hey, what's up, Nighttime Luigi? I'm not sure if you're a big fan of baseball, but if you are, there you see the guy with the green glove. That is our good friend Switch Gaming himself.
Here comes the 1-2.
Whoa! Almost got him. You love baseball? Oh, okay. All right, let me put you on the list to be a player, because I have a couple of players here, and
it's fouled away.
So, and I'm not sure if you have any other favorite sports like football or
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
or hockey, because those are the other ones I have.
Is on deck.
So I do more than just baseball, though.
Had to wait back
Continues to foul it off from Tristan McKenzie.
The 3-2 one more time.
Swing and a miss.
And missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Bryant, runner at first with 2 gone.
1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this
Football,
pitch
basketball,
misses.
volleyball? I mean, okay, I can understand bowling, but volleyball, that's interesting. Well, it's too bad they don't make volleyball games, although if they did, I would definitely put you in there.
Damian Shelley would be next.
But I don't have a volleyball game, and, well, I mean, oh, wait, wrestling? Yes, I got wrestling.
Full count now.
I used to have basketball, but here's the problem, though. When I last had basketball, like with the NBA 2K20, I think it was, the problem that I had with that game was that the creation of each of the players, like the time it takes to go from start to finish in terms of creating the players, it takes forever to get through that. It takes so long that it's like it's not even worth it. And plus, it doesn't even have a playoff mode. You actually have to play a season just so you can use the playoff format, which really does stink, to say the least. I would have said something else, but I'm gonna keep it PG. But still, a curling. Apparently, Kip also likes other kind of sports. That's also cool.
And he fouls this one off.
I mean, he does also like hockey too, so he was involved in it. All right, 1-2 is the count. And he hits it, but too high. 1 down. Well, Jose, I'm trying to keep it PG, bro. But if Cleveland's gonna have any chance, they have to hope that Cherry can hit some cherry bombs. If not, get on base. Outside.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing
24. All right. Unlocked Villager. And good hit, but hooked foul. 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man.
Swing and a miss, and that's 0 for 3 for Cherry.
Second time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder.
And whoa!
This will find the wall.
I look away, and then we have a hit.
Make it to second base now.
But
and
boy,
this almost got him out of the inning, but you'll see that he.
I should host tournaments. I really would love to host tournaments. I'm serious. But I mean, obviously, the difference between doing this for fun and doing it professionally is 2 different things. I can just tell you that right now. So now you have Reyes at second, and you have Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, though.
It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Goes outside, 2-2. And, ooh, good hit. Is it going out? It is out. Jose Ramirez hits a home run, a 2-run home run, and it's his first in the playoffs as Cleveland now cuts it to 9-4.
It's a 5-run deficit.
Like gaming events, I mean, it would be cool if I could do gaming events like esports. I could definitely do that, but the thing is, like competitive esports, like your Dota 2, Overwatch, I probably wouldn't be able to do those.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to
But I mean, it just comes down to like what games I'm compatible with as a person.
Every pitcher's been there, but
And
it doesn't make
nice
you
hit,
feel
but
so
gathered up
safe.
at first baseman, at the first base, I should say.
Play to end the inning.
And the inning ends, I should say. I can't talk.
Get a couple of runs here
I
on
got
the
gas.
strength of this 2-run home
But it was
run. 5 innings complete.
Jose
Now
Ramirez
9-4.
who gets a 2-run home run to cut it to 9-4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Damian Shelley. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With
Yeah,
this
well, this
guy's
was, yep,
power,
absolutely.
he's
Although
getting
this is the
pitch.
21 version of him.
Try and get on something.
So you have Sandlin and Parker in the bullpen. Again. It's
Way to right, and that's in for his
nice
second
gather
hit
up
of the
by
year.
Cherry to limit it to a single.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now.
All right, so Brandon Crawford coming up. Another hit, but he hits it right to, Sonic McCracken. Sonic with a nice catch. 1 down. There you see Sonic McCracken, number 59.
Next, it'll be
And speaking of Jose Blanco, there he is.
dig into the left
However, he's
handed
0 for 3 so far.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Swing and a miss.
Change-up, a swing and a miss.
Of course, that's easier said than done, Jose, against Tristan McKenzie, especially the way he's been dealing lately.
Throw over to the bag. 2-2. Swinging a hard
And
line
this
to
time a
center.
hit, but it's hit right towards Sonic McCracken. That's 2 for 2 in this inning when it comes to making outs by Sonic McCracken. But of course, again, like I said, the reason he's in center field is because he can cover the field with his speed.
2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Oh, okay.
Shelley
Oh,
is
I
on
see.
first,
Kip
2
Hayes.
away. Got him.
Swing and a
Swinging in
miss.
the dirt.
They'll have to throw him out.
27 recovers.
Got him.
And that ends the inning.
All right.
1 hit, 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7.
So after 1 hit given up, they get the next 3 out.
9-4. John Brebbia enters to do the pitching in the bottom
So
of the 6th.
now we have John Brebbia coming in after Disconfani. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Gave up only 1 run.
Striding in
Or
for
I'm sorry,
the
he gave up
East,
4
He
runs
grounded
before coming
last
out.
time up.
And while 4 runs may be a lot,
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
let's see how he does. Swing and a miss.
Jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
If Reba can lock in, then Cleveland will have a much tougher time.
Here's a fastball in on the fist,
But-
and that'll even things up at 2-2.
But on the other hand, if he fumbles the bag, well then, well, we all know how that can work out.
Fouled off.
But on the other hand, it could go even Steven one way or the other. So let's see what happens here.
Fouled away.
Continues to foul it away.
The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, and he's
That was a little too low. Come on.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
Well, Jose, you don't have to go. You don't have to be that dramatic.
1 out, nobody on.
So 1 down,
And they come
a bit inside. So
Misses
so
here.
2-2 is the count.
2-2.
Of course, Switch still has to protect in case it's close enough to where he has to swing it.
Usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Lined hard
And he
to
hits
center
it,
field.
but not far enough as Clinton gets
Moving to his left,
gets the
and
catch.
that's
2 down.
second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 2,
Stepping up is Yu Chang. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit
And
high in the
Yu
air
Chang,
toward left center. Long run for the center
well,
fielder. He's
didn't
there to make the
a bit
play.
too high,
He'll
and
retire the
Clinton
side.
was able to get
Indians
just
down
enough
1-2-3.
speed to get there.
They trail it
So
here,
nice catch
9-4.
by Clinton.
Blake Parker is on to
So
pitch
Blake
for the
Parker's up
bullpen,
next.
batting
As
number
much as
7.
Tristan McKenzie would love to continue, they have to preserve him for Game 2 and a possible third game if it should get to that point.
Brandon Belt, perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hit away and fouled away. Well, time is running short for Cleveland if they want to get back in this. Although, surprisingly, San Francisco hasn't scored a run
Swung on in the dirt
ever since the second inning.
And he makes the throw to first.
And another
Tired, and there's one away.
and a strikeout,
Bryant now.
but they had to throw him out. 1 down.
On his line so far.
And hit down the line
Center field,
and
line drive base hit.
a single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super
Nice hit there by Chris Bryant. I mean, I also remember him during his time with the Cubs and how the Cubs finally ended 108 years of not winning a championship, which is insane.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. Hit hard. back
And
up the
another
middle.
hit down the
That's
line.
good for a hit.
So now you have 2 hits back to back.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
All right, Mike Yastrzemski up next.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski.
Nope.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Yeah, this was Buster, like, Posey out of his prime. Like,
Wow,
I still remember the injury that,
one wasn't
you know,
close.
that
I don't know anyone
caused
that
the.
swung at that pitch.
I still remember the injury that changed Buster's career, and he was never really the same after that. So, like, the collision at the plate, like, you don't see that anymore. It's all because of what happened to Buster Posey. And towards the end of his career, yeah, he could still hit it, but he just couldn't run the way that he used to. And now a walk given up by Parker, and
Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
and now we have a bases loaded situation, as we have Nick Sandlin.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Oh, so wait, he's the general manager now? Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that.
Stephen Duggar will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1
Duggar
out.
0 for 2, but has an opportunity to bust this game wide open again.
Is taken for strike 2.
Well, win or lose, for Cleveland, they're going to have to come up with a better strategy or a better start, because they cannot put themselves in this hole again. They got one? No, they did not get the other. So now it's 10-4, San Francisco.
On the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in next, Damian Shelley. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Swing and a miss. Well, a strikeout, but San Francisco does get 1 on the board. President of Operations, okay.
Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Giants 10 and the Indians 4. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 52, Dominic.
In now for Cleveland, number 59. 0 for 2 with a walk for him.
Yeah, so it got down to 5, but now it's down to 6. However, time is running out. Cleveland has this in the next 2 offensive innings to get back in this.
He pulls this
And
one into right.
good hit, but it's hit right towards the right fielder. 1 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
Next, here is Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
3-1 is the count right now.
And he looks at ball
Well,
4 now. So he's aboard.
if you're Leone, the one thing you didn't want to do was give up walks. Well, now you have Cherry, who is 0 for 3, but you have to think, you just get the feeling that you can't keep Cherry down for long. So let's see how Cherry does against Leone.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Oh, swing and a miss, and a wild pitch, and that's going to put Rosario at second. Oh boy.
Second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad
So-
news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Yeah, that was a wild pitch, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Fouled away. A well-placed hit for Cherry,
1 out.
and that will cut it back down to 5. Too high. Full count. Another It's either going to be another walk or a strikeout, or it's going to be a hit or something. Or a foul, and we'll have a set up again. Still a full count. Swing and a miss. Oh, man. I mean, for Leone, that's a huge out. And Cherry just can't get anything going. And certainly not for the lack of trying on Cherry's part. Oh, yes, definitely. God bless you, Patty. God bless you all in the chat, man. All right, so 3-1. Too low. Now you have runners at first and second and 2 down.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
All right, Jose Ramirez 1 for 2 with that 2-run home run. But he has a chance to do some damage here. So Leone has got to be careful.
Great executed pitches right there away from this batter.
No, he said God bless you, not COD.
Anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Anyway. 2-1 is the count. Too low.
3-1 here, you have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Although I do hold that thought. Fouled away. I do remember watching Mary Poppins, and the young lad, his name was Michael, from the Banks family, and his mouth was open, and Mary Poppins then said to Michael, "Please close your mouth, Michael. You are not a codfish." And Ramirez continuing to foul off the pitches.
Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off.
And Leone just wondering, what do I have to do to get rid of this guy?
Here comes the payoff pitch. Ramirez
and he hits it.
Well to left.
And not far enough.
To the track, but he has it to retire the side.
Not far enough, and that's... I mean, what a scare that was. That a little bit more further, and that could have been it. Now it's 10-4 still at the end of 7. We still got 2 more innings to go here.
Nick Wickren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
All right. Oh, wait. Sometimes I can't spell. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. I always forget that you might have. Pat. Of course, Jose. You're just teasing. Well, I mean, I guess that could happen sometimes. Or you might have thought it was a C when it was really a G. And then another hit, but not far enough. 1 down. I mean, to be fair, I've made my fair share of typos, so it's all good. But wait, what's with the facepalm there, LD? As we have Jose Blanco, who has still yet to get a hit, 0 for 1, 0 for 4.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4,
and it's a walk for Jose, so Jose's finally on base. Okay. And hello to Ryan Leclerc.
But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 37. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double
Well,
play.
folks, we still have
Good job to let
a
it go
game
by
2.
him as a hitter.
But this is the World Series, folks. I mean,
Pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
but this is insane how
Brandon Belt
San Francisco
is
got
on
up
deck.
so high. You just get the feeling that if Cleveland had been a bit more tighter, this probably would be a more closer game. But they got off to a bad start. So if you're Cleveland, you just have to know what to do by the time we get to the second game.
That one had crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
But in the meantime, you still have to hang in there. Oh,
The next 3-2. And he misses again.
and that's back-to-back walks.
Back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no.
So now Jose's at second, while
But he's
Clinton
got to focus here
is
because this
at
guy in the
first.
five hole is just as dangerous.
As we have Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt, lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing
And
the ball
a
hits softly
dribbler.
on the ground.
But they're
And
only able to get the
Giovanni
first out.
goes as he goes to
Or
first.
second out,
That
sorry,
leaves
at
two
first.
runners in
One
scoring
down.
position now with 2 away.
Yeah, you got walked. Both you and Clinton got back-to-back walks.
Chris Bryant singled
And now we have
last
Chris
at-bat.
Bryant, who's got two singles and a double.
Outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Hit hard but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4.
And a walk.
Now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Up next is Jones.
Okay,
The catcher.
Ryan Shaw comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there.
seriously, Jose?
Number 28. Ryan.
Another walk, yeah.
Buster Posey will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now
And it made me
1-1
redo the card again. Seriously?
Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well.
I'm so sorry about that, AJ.
And he comes back to get
Well,
it.
we're getting close to the end of the first game.
Out of it with the bases loaded. Giants leave them loaded.
So the bases got loaded, but could not capitalize on that. That might just be something that Cleveland can take with them for the rest of this game going into game 2.
Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
So now we have Tony Watson. Has yet to give up a run.
Set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Harold Ramirez. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Yeah, it does, and I'm just sad that, you know, AJ and whoever else has 2K25 suffered for it. And I'm not trying to make light out of it, but I'd find it just as annoying, if anything, AJ. So I totally understand it.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh, good hit, but not far enough and too high.
And that's the first out of the inning.
You have it and you don't use universe mode. I know some people don't.
Next, it'll be Owen Miller, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit to short.
Well, of course, Ryan.
And there are 2 away.
Unless you haven't, unless you're new to the channel, you already would have known it.
At the plate now is number 27. He lined out in his last trip.
But you probably are new, so you probably didn't know. But no, I have it. I have.
It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back.
So now we have Switch Gaming.
Your head for a little while.
And it looks
Now,
like
I'm
the
not sure
right-handers
how-
getting hot in the Giants'
Okay,
bullpen.
so now I forgot what I was going to say.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Well, Switch Gaming is 1 for 3.
Hit sharply
And he hits
on the
it
ground.
down the line.
Way to
But can they get the
dirty.
out at first?
Safe.
Safe. No, he does not get it. They don't get him out.
Base hit, and
So,
he continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the
so
shortstop
Switch
right there.
Gaming, to
From
his
the
credit,
range,
was able to leg it out.
At least get to that ball and show his pitcher.
Yeah,
the
got
diamond
it just
stop he's
before-
willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able
Just
to
before
complete
the,
right, but the effort was there.
Just before the
Now
ball
the
got there,
plate,
so he was able to beat it out.
Got a hit
This is
in
what I was trying to
3
say.
at-bats to this point.
Well, for Cleveland, they have this in the next inning to make a run, is what they are going to have to make.
Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. And he gets him to pop it
And a
up on the
chopper,
right side of the
but
infield.
not far enough.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're on to the 9th here in game 1.
So we're going to the 9th inning. We still got 1 full inning to go.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
All right.
At the plate, Steven Duggar. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Struck him
Swing and a
out.
miss.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Good series of pitches there by Brian Shaw. And Steven Duggar's really the, or one of the few that have yet to get a hit. Now we're back to the top of the order with Shelley.
Into the box now, Damian Shelley.
And Shelley pops it up.
Toward left center. Ramirez
And
under it, and he
that's
makes the catch for
3
out
down.
Giants
All right,
are
well,
down
for
1-2-3.
the Indians, it's very simple. For Cleveland, it's very simple. You need 6 runs to tie the game. You need 7 runs or more to win the game. Anything short of that, and the Giants will win Game 1.
Right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 75.
Now, Duvall is 0 for 2 with saves, but has a 1-0 record.
Number 59.
But it all starts with Son McCracken, who has been on a cold streak, has not been able to get on base.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first.
Although hit right to first, 1 down.
Himself for the out. So now into the box is Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down the left
And then,
field
oh,
line
what a
is
shot. And,
But
ooh,
this is gonna wind up a
it hooked foul. For a moment, I thought it was going to go out, but it didn't.
The 1-2.
All right, so 1 and 2 is the count.
Swinging a ground ball to third. So this is a foul.
And,
ball
oh,
as
foul.
the count
For a
goes
moment, I
down
thought
to
it was going to be fair,
1-2.
but it didn't. And a bit outside. All right, so now everybody's talking about wrestling and other games. And now fast food restaurants, but hey, we just run the gamut from what we have.
Full count now. 3 and 2.
All right, 3 and 2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
All right, 3 and 2 is the count. Swing and a miss. All right, 2 down, and it all comes down to this. And that is our good friend Cherry, who is 0 for 4 so far. But we still got another game to go to continue, so we'll go from there.
Last strike now for Cleveland.
Oh, what a shot by Cherry! And no, not a Cherry bomb, but that's going to be a double. Although, wait a minute, Cherry's going to go for a triple, and Cherry got a triple. Wow, what a hit there by Cherry. So, just a few more inches, and that might have been, well, actually, a lot more, and that would have been a Cherry bomb, but instead, it's good enough for a triple, so. But, however, Cleveland still has 1 out to work with.
In now, Franmil Reyes.
And Franmil with a shot, but too high and not far enough. That's the end of game 1, as San Francisco gets the first game out of the best of 3. So San Francisco, if they win game 2, the series is over and they win the whole thing. So for Cleveland, they got to win game 2 on the road to force a game 3. I mean, San Francisco got out to a strong, look at this, a 5-run first inning and a 4-run second inning. I assure you, if they don't, like, without those 2 innings, Cleveland probably wins instead.
The World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Anthony DeSclafani takes home the win. Shane Bieber couldn't get out of the first in this.
Yeah, Shane Bieber unfortunately collapsed in the first inning, and he and the rest of the Indians just could not recover.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
and it was these 3, and of course that 3-run home run by Crawford and the likes of Brandon Bell truly did not help. Yep, there you see Belt with that 3-run home run he hit. So now it's up to Cleveland in order to win on the road to force a game 3. So we're going to find out if we're going to have a game 3 or if it is over.
First for the victorious Giants.
Justin Bieber.
No errors. They left 9 runners.
Yeah, then we'll start singing "Baby, Baby, Baby." No. No, I was never really a big fan of Bieber. I was never a believer, I guess you could say. But still, we now get to the next game. Oh, there we go. So it's going to be Savale for Cleveland and Webb. So we'll find out how we'll find out how each of these teams do and whether Cleveland can get this back. Yes, there we go. And thankfully I've already contacted everybody so I could just get right into this game as we go to Oracle Park. Okay. Yep, clear skies, everything. All right, here we go. So those are the brackets that we had. And here is the lineup. More or less the same as before. Yeah, we're just getting right into it because it's like... But also, Jose, I really want to get this series done so that way I'm one step closer to finishing this and the NHL series before I can finally start getting that PS5 and setting that up. If you know, you know.
Game 2 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, winning that first game of a 3-game series is so important. It puts the opposition up against the ropes right away, and it allows you to be aggressive going.
So there you see the what me and Mitty told you in terms of transferring. Well, okay, I don't want to say too much, but I'll just say that.
And we'll have it for you next. Logan Webb will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, number 59. And we are set for baseball.
All right. So I had to get a quick drink, but...
1-1.
Well, let's see if Cleveland can, what's the word, get off to a strong start, because they can't afford to fall behind like they did the first game.
All even now, 2-2.
And for Sonic, I mean, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, is what's happened, and he pops it up, but it still goes foul.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
And he hits it down the middle. Is it going to drop? It does drop. And finally, or in the words of The Rock, finally, Sonic McCracken gets a hit. So Sonic has finally gotten off the hitless streak.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Swing and a miss there by Rosario. 1 down.
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
All right, so we have Sonic at first base and Cherry at the plate. Let's see if Cherry... Like, Cherry got a triple at the end of the last game.
At the plate now, number 22.
But we'll see if that momentum will carry over for Cherry, and if that's the case, Cleveland will definitely need it as much as they can. Swing and a miss. And, well, a strikeout, but Sonic does steal second, so it just goes to show that Sonic is very effective when it comes to stealing bases, and that's what he got. However, it is two down with a runner at second.
And it's fouled away. to 1-2.
Ooh,
That was a
just
nasty
outside.
sweeping slider right
2-2.
there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he
Fouled
fouled
away.
this one off. Is set. And the 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's it.
Side is retired. Indians leave one. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Aaron Savali is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any
Well,
thoughts?
another thing that
You don't see a lot of
the
guys that
Indians
have
are going to
5
need
pitches,
is a
right?
better performance by
Sometimes it's hard to
Savali.
master even 2 or 3, but if you can master
I mean, he
5
gave
like
up.
he
I mean, he has
you're
an
in pretty good
earned
shape.
run average of 6.3, so he's got to get that down.
And now, Damian Shelley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1. Let me see if AJ's doing the show.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time,
Well,
and that's out number 1.
hit towards second, and they get the out at first. 1 down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Brandon Crawford.
Ready now is Brandon Crawford. The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here.
And a walk to Brandon Crawford. Again, you just cannot give up walks like that. You just can't.
Being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
But now we have Jose Blanco back on the plate.
Jose Blanco as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
All right, 2-2 is the count.
1 out.
With a man on first
That
and a man
misses.
down.
Gonna set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off.
And, well, hit down the middle, but they get the out at second, but do not get the out at first. So they got the force at second. So it's 1 runner at first and 2 down.
And the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, number 37.
And a hit down the middle.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And
the relay, the tag.
oh,
They'll get him. It's
oh, they got,
with
oh,
that.
wow.
Retired.
Clinton got a little too greedy, and he got caught.
Still.
Otherwise, that would have been runners at third and second. But instead, the Giants get nothing to show for it. At the end of 1, it is 0-0. So already a much better start if you're the Cleveland Indians, soon to be Guardians.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
So already Cleveland is in a much better place now than they were a game ago.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's
And a walk for Jose Ramirez.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, here is Harold Ramirez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1.
Okay, series of foul balls, and it's 2-2 so far.
Weak grounder down
And
the
a
first
grounder,
baseline.
and they'll have to
And
throw.
this is gonna work
No,
out
that's
for him. It's a
fair.
big
Oh my
single to
goodness.
make it first and second now.
So that's going to be scored a base hit. So you have a walk and then a base hit that was beat out. So now you have runners at first and second with no outs. Well, now make it 1 out as it was a strikeout. 1 down.
First down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
All right, next up is Switch Gaming.
Into the box, number 27.
2-1.
Off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike call.
Oh, got him in the corner. 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swung
And a
on
swing and a
missed.
miss.
Got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now.
And then a dribbler by Chang.
Right side. Fielded clean
Oh,
up.
was able to get the out at first. And after an inning and a half, I should say, I can't talk, it's still 0-0.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Now the 1-1.
All right, so 1-1.
Misses off the plate. At the knees for a
Ooh.
called strike, and it's back to even.
Got it at the
2-2.
low end of that zone, but it was called a strike though.
And that's low, so a good eye
A
there
bit
as he works
too
the
low
back full.
of the zone, so now it's a
Walked the guy
3-2
back
pitch.
in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he's
Swing and a miss. 1 down. Well, Savale already doing pretty well thus far compared to where Bieber was.
Even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook.
Yes, I'm on game 2, AJ, but like I said, if you need to go, by all means do it. Like, I don't want to like take up any of your time, and I didn't intend to,
Chris Bryant
like,
fouled away.
because like previously, like I said, but then again, your internet was not cooperating the last 2 days up until now. So obviously, I can't fault you for that. I mean, that's obviously the fault.
Completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Okay, well, hey, if you're cool with it, I'm cool with it then. But yeah, guys, you can check out AJ on his channel. Let me do that. Let me get the link for you guys. Hold on.
Into the box now, Buster Posey.
Let me get that for you.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Fouled off. I may as well do this for AJ. I mean, of course, the guy was instrumental in that collab that myself, Paper Tape, Rob Gamer, and of course AJ was the birthday boy, and he brought it all together, and I got to give him credit for that. And if you hadn't seen it, definitely check it out. Anyway, hit right towards second, and that's 2 innings down, 7 to go, and we have no score thus far.
Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 59. He singled to open up the ball game. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed.
All right, let me see. Let me read this here. It was an honor to be part of that Jamboree Club. Yeah, it was a blast. I enjoyed it. And, you know, and I hope everybody else that was there enjoyed it. And if you hadn't, check it out. And it was done in 4 different perspectives. It was done by me. It was done by Rob, Paper Tay, and AJ. You're still waiting for wait. What are you still waiting for? Anyway, popped up, and a catch by Clinton. 2 down. Already 2 down, and you have Cherry. Let's see if Cherry can do something. Well, a bit too inside, and Cherry was not going to swing at it.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Also inside, and Cherry. All right, now, well, of course, Cherry will swing if it's something that she can hit. Otherwise, she'll gladly take the walk. Hang on a moment.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 2 out with the man at first.
Anyway, before I forget, I also have a snack in front of me.
Battle, count remains
And it's actually fresh fruit.
The next 3-2. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
So I have some strawberry and some grapes with me. You guys can tell me in the chat what your favorite fruit is.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez worked a walk his first time up.
Do I have a team for next season? Well, you have the Miami Marlins, but if you want to change it, let me know before the start of the next season. But now you have Jose Ramirez. Oh, too low. Uh-oh. And a wild pitch that results in runners at second and third. Oranges? Yeah, oranges are awesome. Or orange. All right. Yeah, you still got it. You still got it. All right, let me do this really quickly. Where's oranges?
The 2-2 pitch.
There we go. I wanted to give some tangerines in the chat. Oh, of course, Tenu. Wait, yeah, I have you on the list there. Well, the wait list, Tenu. But I have you. And it's still 0-0. Dragon fruit? Dragon fruit sounds cool. I've never had it. I wish I got a chance to try it, but I never had it.
has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercise.
Watermelon?
Sounds
good.
The home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate now, Steven Duggar.
Swing and a miss by Steven Duggar. So now you have a runner at first.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter.
Oh, thank you for the cat dogs emojis. All right, 2-2. Well, now make it 3-2, so full count.
But this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted down the line in left.
Popped out.
But
Well,
this is just gonna wind
hooked out. It hooks foul and it's out.
The next 3-2.
3-2. Fouled away.
Yastrzemski gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing
And this time hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
And Steven Duggar finally gets a hit. But it's all good, though. It's all good.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Stepping in now, Damian Shelley. I don't think that's
Well,
what
no
we want
rush,
to do,
though.
as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Hard hit ball to second. The second for
Well, they get the out at second, and then they get the out at first. However, San Francisco gets the first run on the board.
Bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So the Giants do get a run on the board. And then here is Jose Blanco at the bat.
Blanco, and it's fouled away.
So the Giants take an early 1-0 lead, but of course, if you know as far as Cleveland is concerned that
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He set the 3-2.
when me and your family went to the movies, my sibling was disturbing me. Fouled away. So far, Jose has not made it easy for Savale.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Tapped out
And then a bit of a dribbler.
Gonna be a tough play.
And well, they get the out at home when really Steven Duggar should have probably just stayed where he was. But instead, San Francisco does get a run, but you have to think that you have to think they could have gotten more.
All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Harold Ramirez. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at
And a strikeout, one down. 7 strikeouts for Logan Webb.
7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
To the plate now, Owen Miller.
And Miller hits it down the middle, but Nonetheless, it's an out at first. 2 down.
Wow. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from Show Track. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. In now, number 27. This is foul right side. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A bouncer to the left side.
Anyway, gets the out at first.
Saves an error as the side is retired. So they're
All right.
in check here this
I was also
half of
answering
the
a DM, so I was a little quiet. I apologize for that.
Giants
So
lead it
1-0.
1-0.
Still for San Francisco.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 37, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs
All right, 2-1 is the count for Clinton.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
This guy's been really on.
But I got to
so
thank
far. It's not
everyone
getting
that's in the
easier.
chat
He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right
very
here.
much. Oh, nice hit by Clinton, and Clinton gets on base.
Hey, some guys can handle
Nice solid hit there by
postseason lights,
Clinton.
and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt, well, he hits it, but it gets, but they get one, and they get the double play. They get the out at second, and then first for a double play. And that's something that Cleveland needs to do more of when they're on defense. Get double plays. Just a great job defensively, and that's what they need. They need more of that.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be...
And a hit by Chris Bryant, and that might be a double. And it is a double.
Scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Buster Posey.
All right, so next up is Buster Posey.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of hitting in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that might very well happen, that Bryant could be the MVP. If San Francisco does hold on. Although hit, but Cherry gets it. And it still remains 1-0. But if there's one thing you never want to do with Cleveland is when you have, like, even a 1-run lead is not safe.
And welcome back to San Francisco.
We've seen in the past that Cleveland, like, even if you have a 5-run lead, it's never safe. So you can imagine that a 1-run lead is much less than that. So if you're San Francisco, you just get the feeling that unless you pour it on, the Indians will come back.
Thank you, Heidi.
You know, Cleveland will come back. So
He's 0 for 1
I mean, that's the most constant thing I can tell you for those
Here's a little chopper to the right side.
For those who either have been watching or for those who have not. Anyway, one down.
Next to stand in is number 59.
Well, right now Logan Webb is at 81 pitches.
The 1-1 home.
Too low. 2-1.
Action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
And, ooh, good hit by Sonic, but not far enough. 2 down.
Track out there for route number 2. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's
And
on.
ball
And
4
as you know,
for
that
Ahmed
offensive
Rosario.
steal could be in order here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to
Let's take a look.
ton of the plate. That's a tough
That
way
was
to give up the
close.
walk, but he's gotta put it
That was so
behind
close.
him now.
I would have thought that might have been a strike, but it wasn't. But if you're Webb, you just have to shrug it off. But you also have to be very careful with Cherry. Cherry has a triple so far.
Inside corner called a strike
But-
1 and 2. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a
But that's
good
all
way of
Cherry
trying
has
to
so
control the
far.
running game. Now,
Oh,
the problem with it,
hit the
though,
other way.
it has a
1 and
tendency to
2.
throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Too high, and that was a two. That one went a bit too high, and unfortunately, Cherry. Well, unfortunately for Cherry, she chased it. But for Webb, that's a great pitch. As it is still 1-0 San Francisco.
Bottom of the inning now, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And a big
Swing and a miss, and Savali gets him.
Empty, and that's the first out.
Savali up to 85 pitches.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar.
Steven Duggar with a single and an RBI, or
1-1
yeah.
is laid off for ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
So we have Eli Morgan and Tristan McKenzie in the bullpen. So McKenzie, well, good thing for McKenzie, Savale's holding up his end, so
lifted down the line and
hits
left.
it the
Left
other
fielder
way,
giving chase.
but
He gets there, and that's the second out.
that's another out. Nice catch there by the left
Stepping in
fielder.
once again is Damian Shelley. And that catches the
1-2 is the
high
count.
outside corner. 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left
And
center. He's under it.
that's a
and
1-2-3
that is
inning.
it. Giants down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
So we have Reyes and the 2 Ramirez's coming up.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike.
And Reyes swings and misses. That's 9 strikeouts for Logan Webb. Well, for Logan Webb, he's holding up his end of the bargain.
And weakly hit balls in this one.
But up next is Jose Ramirez as Webb is up to 99 pitches.
Pops
picked him up.
And he popped it up.
Blanco is there for it.
And caught by Jose Blanco. 2 down.
Out of the inning. Now to bat, Harold Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-1 home.
But yeah, I definitely look forward to Rob
And he fouls
and,
this one
and
off.
Kyle and Tenu and some of the people coming in for the next season.
1-2.
That much I do look forward to.
Swing and a liner.
And hit the other way, and it stays fair.
Through first and hustling for second.
And that was Harold Ramirez who got that. A double for Harold.
Look at his numbers. A couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man.
So now you have a runner at second.
That leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side.
Also, I really like that big smile.
Now here's the Giants manager making that
But wait a minute, Rob, do you do that in real life? I'm pretty sure I can imagine Rob doing that. You know, just for the lulls. Because I probably would. Anyway, John Breba up next.
John Brebbia, 6'1",
Or Brebbia, excuse me.
will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Oh, awesome, Kyle. But yeah, once I get the new game and like once I got everything set up, I'll start. I might do what you call a creation suite. That means it's a creation stream where I make the players. Now, obviously, I'm not going to worry too much about the ones I already have.
Can't make anything out of the 2-out
But
double.
but for the likes of Rob and Kyle and
After this.
and the others, I'm definitely open to input. You know.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH.
Or in the case of Rob, I could just base it off of your character, especially as Tuxedo Mask. Except you won't be able to have the tuxedo though.
Back up the middle. Rosario brings it in.
Anyway, out at first, 1 down. And I can't make Kyle look like an inkling because how can you have an inkling play? Or maybe you could, I don't know.
Throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. To the plate now, Jose Blanco. Fouled off.
Excuse me.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here now the 2-2. Weak chopper to the left side.
Anyway, fouled off.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This is
And hit the other way by Jose, but not far enough. 2 down.
Puts it away for the second out of the inning.
I mean, you just get the feeling that if you're the Giants, if you're not able to get any more runs, then you have to think Cleveland is going to find a way because they've done it before. PNG tuber design.
That's how you open up.
Well, I mean, there were times I wanted to try it, but I was like,
right back outside.
it would kind of take away from like the game, really, because like I know that some people put themselves on camera, and I have to give them credit for doing that. Like your Switch gaming and wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Oh no!
He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Oh no! Oh, that was a bad play. That's twice in as many games that they've committed these kind of errors.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3.
So Savali does get 5 innings plus, but for Cleveland they made that's 2.
And 2 gone in the inning.
That's 2 errors in as many games.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. In now, Brandon Belt. And a
Well,
fastball
not,
swung on,
but
missed
regardless,
inside
Brandon
his
Belt
time.
swung and
1-0
missed.
San Francisco, but they're on top 1-0. So now here is number 27. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others,
And,
they're gonna
ooh, nice
look for
hit.
2 big swings to make it happen.
Ooh, I see. That's cool, though, Kai. Yeah, that would be cool, though. But yeah, for me personally, I just like I still have yet to think about like putting myself on camera. And another good hit there by Switch. I mean, at least Switch is putting like it's getting the hits. Now, if the rest of the team, including Chang, can pull their weight together, then Cleveland will have a chance. But another strikeout by Chang. Chang just has not had a good series so far.
That's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch.
All right, back to Sonic McCracken.
At the plate, number 59.
Oh, wait, switch! Going for a steal, and he actually got it.
Easy stolen base. Well, the offense has been in short supply.
You've never, you know, I think that's right. You haven't won the World Series. Because if you remember, like, of course, all right. So Jose, basically, me and Jose, we had a fallout. And before Jose could get to the World Series and play with the Yankees at the time, he didn't even get a chance to win it.
Striding in is Ahmed Rosario. Base knocked to the outfield.
But I mean, of course, Jose, basically Jose, in no uncertain terms, did the crime, and he did the time. And as it, but now that he's done the time and he's done it, now Jose has a chance to win it. Like, of course, he and the Giants are 1 game away from winning this. Now hitting it the other way is Rosario. It's 2 outs. You have Switch at second. Oh wow! A broken bat.
Got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Game 2 coverage rolls on.
Wow, Rosario just shot. The bat of Rosario just shattered.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Yeah, you definitely forced my hand, and yet somehow it worked out. And hit the other way, a single. No, that doesn't happen very often, Carlos, to see a broken bat off of a pitch.
Here's Buster Posey now. Flew out last time up. Bryant on at first, nobody out. Full count now, 3-2.
All right, so we have a man at first after a hit, and now it's 3-2.
Free passes this late.
Yanked on the ground.
Oh, nice play. They get the out at. Wow, that was a double play. Incredible 5-4-3 double play. Well, yeah, Jose actually did do it.
This will be the result.
and so did Madison Sabin. But no, there have been a few that have managed to do it. And Carlos, you still have a chance to do it. But even if you don't, you know,
Into the box now.
there's always the chance that you could win it somewhere down the line.
Well, just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more
Anyway,
time.
Mike Yastrzemski up next. And then another hit.
Into right center, that's a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB.
Yeah, it got to a point where I had to set him down, but
Stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
yeah, the New Jersey Devils in the NHL series, they won the first 3 championships, so. And of course, the Philadelphia Flyers have already won. And another hit by the Giants. This might be a double. And it's now 2-0 San Francisco.
It's a 2-0 ball game.
And not only that, but yeah, as far as the Philadelphia Flyers are concerned, they're looking to get a three-peat of their own.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo kind of game. That's not the case now.
Stepping in now, Damian Shelley.
And then Damian Shelley pops it up.
Left center. Rosario.
Well,
Put this one away.
the Giants do add a run to it, thanks to Steven Duggar.
Giants get a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 San Francisco.
How many innings? We got 2 innings left. If the Giants could hold on, they not only will win game 2, but the series will be over.
Duvall been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75. Gummy Long.
And now here is number 22. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
So now we're down to the last 2 innings. Because unless Cleveland can win this, unless Cleveland can take the lead between now and the end of the unless they can take the lead,
And it's fouled away.
you know, time's running short on them. Now, the Giants have the lead at home, so if by the end of the top of the 9th they don't get it,
Hard the opposite
if they don't tie it or take the lead, then the game's over. But anyway, Cherry does get a hit, so Cherry gets a single.
There's high ball hitters and
Nice
low
hit there
ball
by
hitters.
Cherry.
Obviously, this guy likes the ball down below the knees. Nice piece of hit.
To the plate now, Fran Morales.
All right.
Outside
A bit too low for Fran Mill to swing at it.
2 strikes.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much
Swing and a miss.
And he's
1 down.
Out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And
All right, so we have Jose Ramirez, and it's a full count.
The 7th pitch coming up.
Cherry at first. And what's up, Brandon?
Drilled
Good
to the
hit,
outside.
and
that's through.
that's going to be a single, but that's also going to put Cherry at 3rd base. So for Cherry, this is she's back to where she was when she hit that triple in the previous game. So now Cleveland is starting to threaten. No, it's understandable, Brandon, but thankfully, you know, thankfully you're here. Oh, by all means, go for it, AJ. Hang on a moment. Let me put AJ's channel.
And that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun, ball in 2 strikes now.
The Indians
Excuse me.
have been searching for that.
So yeah, AJ's going to do a show of his own, but I'm going to give you. Let me put a pin in it. So if you want to check that out, do check out AJ, especially if you're into wrestling. And in fact, I'm going to raid AJ. Whether it takes 2 games or if we have to go to a third, we will.
Here now the 2-2.
And oh, what a hit!
And he has to dive at it with
Wow, what a play! By, I think that was Brandon Bell, or I forget if it was Brandon. Yeah, I think that was Brandon Bell, the first baseman for the Giants. First he makes a catch, and then he tags out the runner at first and gets a double play unassisted. Unbelievable. Or was it Crawford? I just know it was one of the 2 Brandons. But what an unassisted double play. Unbelievable. If he doesn't get that... Oh, that was Brandon Belt. Okay, cool.
Heading out towards shallow right. Number 22.
All right, well, nice catch there by Cherry, but... If Brandon Belt doesn't come up with that ball, or the ball gets by him, then Cleveland probably could have got it to within 1, maybe even got 2 runs. But instead, it is still 2-0 San Francisco. And a swing and a miss. Okay. Well, for San Francisco, this is a last chance for them to add more runs before we get to the bottom, or sorry, to the top of the 9th.
At the plate, number 37.
Well, your team was already eliminated, Brandon. The Giants won in the National League Championship Series. I don't.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
So your team's already eliminated. Anyway, hit down the line, kept in front of it, but could not make a play.
Just an excellent job of
so you do have the night off, though.
Right there, able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. And ooh, that strike zone's
We'll see if that happens, though.
It's 2-2.
Although the manager in the dugout not too happy with the call that it was called a strike when it probably shouldn't have been. And a stolen base by Clinton Flippin. That's so Clinton stole a base.
But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And outside, and that's going to be a walk for Brandon Belt. So now we go back to Chris Bryant.
Blake Parker enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians. Number 53, Blake Parker.
Chris Bryant will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And that misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Excuse me. All right, 2-1 in favor of Chris Bryant. If you're Cleveland, you just have to prevent any further runs if you're going to have any chance of getting back in this game, winning it, and forcing a Game 3. But you got to get out of this inning as much as you can.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, Whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fouled off.
Fouled away.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count still full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2. Big pitch here. Swing and a miss. Well, Cleveland still has a chance, but we now get to the top of the 9th, and the situation is simple. For Cleveland, they need 2 runs or more in order to keep this game going. Anything less than that, and the Giants will not only win Game 2, but they will win the series and the whole thing. And it all comes down to this. It comes down to Tyler Rogers. And obviously no relation to Mr. Rogers either, so it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, nice hit, but actually, no. It was popped up. 1 down. San Francisco, 2 outs away.
So next to hit is number 27, singled in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh, got 1-2. That sidearm delivery gets you every time. Fouls it away. And he hits it, but it's popped up. 2 down. And it all comes down to the last out. And it's by who else? Yu Chang, a man who has not gotten anything going in this series. So it all comes down to this. All right. I finally finished my fruit bowl. I got sent to me via Uber Eats, so I got it. So that was good.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now the 2-1. And this is
ooh, swing and a miss.
So now they find themselves
1 strike away now.
And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,500.
Okay, here we go. Too high.
So it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out, nobody on.
All right, 3-2.
Last strike now for Cleveland.
Fouls it away. Oh, and there's the link to AJ's show. So, yeah. Let me pin it. Hang on.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
And it's over.
And it's over.
It's over. The Giants have won the pennant. Oh, I'm sorry. They won the World Series. They win the World Series. The Giants have won.
World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight, just like this stadium.
Oh,
is rocking
I had the
right
wrong
now
number.
as they celebrate.
But anyway,
They'll
the
remember
Giants have won the World Series. The Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. That was the shot heard around the world call. I'll have to share that with Kyle and Rob and whoever else was here. But the Giants did it. So Clinton, Damian Shelley and Jose Blanco have won the World Series along with the rest of the Giants. But folks, now that AJ's live, I will send you guys. I will then direct you to the link to AJ's show, and of course for the Giants in their all-time list, that is their 9th title. Yep, thank you for the raid. Well, I don't have a raid screen, but I'll type it for you. So a TJ raid. Here we go. So I'm gonna finish out the. But yeah, Logan Webb was the player of the game, and I didn't even see who the series MVP was, but without a doubt, we're just gonna finish out. I'm just gonna finish up shop here, but we'll get to that. We'll get to AJ's show in a moment. But thank you so much, guys, for watching this. AJ, but also Rob and Kyle and who else? Jose and several others. Okay, so we're out. So then, that is going to do it for our show. I got to give you guys. I have to thank everybody that's been here. So I'll see you over at AJ's show. But for the MLB series, Blue Toad Wrestling. So between now and when I get a PS5 and the next edition of the game, so this series will be on a hiatus. But until then, this is the Blue Toad, and now I direct you to the man who runs Cyberspace Federation. And I'll see you over there at AJ's. And I'm gonna be having a very busy week, so I'll keep you posted as to what I'll be doing. But until then, take good care of each other. God bless. And just take good care of each other. And I'll see you over at AJ's. Peace out.